What's going on with y'all? It's your boy Perplex84 back at it again. Represents Rural Core Tech Reviews, man. How y'all feeling? Man, I've been thinking, man. Let me tighten this up a little bit, y'all. I've been thinking, y'all. Your boy Perplex, man, he stay hype about Nintendo. He stay hype about the games. He stay hype about all the consoles. But let's stick on the Nintendo topic, man. I'm concerned, y'all. Your boy Perplex is concerned. I'm concerned that not only do I think that the Nintendo Switch 2 it's not going to sell like the original Switch, but I think it's going to be like it's probably going to sell probably somewhere around half the consoles that the original Switch has sold. And that's dope because let's say if they catch PlayStation 2 in the sales, which is 155 million units, and Nintendo sells, let's say, 75 million units or something like that, give or take, 78 million units. The Switch 2, that'd be awesome. That'd be great sales. But it won't reach that stratosphere that they're used to at this point. And I'm going to tell you why. When the original Switch came out 8 years ago, it was so dope, so innovative, so savvy technologically. And it came out with dope games. Oh man, it was just unmatched with the hybrid technology they were using. Portability, great power. At the time, dock that thing, play with your friends and family. Got the innovative Joy-Cons and stuff like that. Then, you take it on the go anytime you want. Put your Joy-Cons on there, re-click them back on, and just keep it moving. And oh man, all the third-party developers is on. Everybody, the gaming market was on. Everybody was on the ponytail of Nintendo. Nintendo was carrying the world. They couldn't do nothing wrong when they released the original Switch. Times has changed. Times has changed. Now we have everybody using that technology. You have Valve, Steam. They become the new kings of hybrid innovation because they have a powerful handheld. They're doing what Nintendo is doing, but they have a powerful handheld, a super powerful handheld that you can also, as I just mentioned, dock and play it on the TV. You have Asus with their ROG Ally division. They have the ROG Ally, the ROG Ally X. You have Lenovo with the Legion Go. You have One X with the One X player. You have PlayStation with the Portal. Microsoft is doing the xCloud thing. They're going to be coming out with their new handheld pretty soon. Alienware, they've been having stuff, in the market that they're getting ready to go ahead and push out there. Guys, everybody's doing what Nintendo is doing right now. But some would argue that they're doing it better. Because these consoles I just mentioned, they all have that power. They all have the dope screen. They have the processing. They have, more importantly than all that, it's the games. Because all those consoles I just mentioned are either Linux or Windows-based consoles, Windows-based handhelds. So what does that tell you? Your library goes from this to this. Because you got the Windows library of games. You have the Steam library of games. You have the Game Pass, because you can use a Windows handheld, so you can go into Game Pass. Valve even do first parties as well. They have their own first parties. Come on, man. Nintendo, I'm begging you. You guys gonna try to clown me because you think I'm clowning Nintendo. Some of you guys, as I mentioned in previous videos, probably gonna unsubscribe. Listen, because you guys want me to be a fanboy, and I am to an extent. And a lot of my subscribers are Nintendo fanboys, console loyalists. I get it. You tether yourself to what you grew up around. I'm kind of like that, as well. But as I get a little bit older, I want to see everybody do well because gaming can get boring when you're just sticking yourself and gluing yourself to one market. I can't just glue myself to Nintendo, man. I mean, you have other consoles out here. Sony's rocking it. with their dope ass Japanese support. Microsoft is rocking it. You know, everybody's rocking it. Valve, Steam, Gabe Newell and his family, they're rocking it. Everybody's rocking it right now. The gaming market, we're in the golden age again. Any developers coming out the wazoo. Apple's trying to creep up. They're thinking about getting into the market. Nintendo, we need you to drop a powerful console with at least 5 exclusives that nobody has, not even on PC. They have to. Because I don't like to reheat cold French fries. Charlemagne said that. I stole that from Charlemagne. That was a dope line. I told myself I'm going to steal that because it makes so much sense. Meaning I'm not going to go back and revisit something I already did. I don't want Nintendo to drop the Switch 2 and drop some games on the Switch 2 that we already played on the PS5, that we already played on the Series X, that we already played on the Steam, that we already played on one of our Windows handhelds or whatever. We're going to play it now. Why? Because it's just on the Switch? Come on, man. What's going to make that console really sell and sell like the original Switch, it needs to be powerful. They haven't announced. Everything we have right now is the information we have out is speculation. Unless it comes from Nintendo themselves, I don't care who's who. We all know it's all speculation. Perplex speculates. I pull from sources. They pull from sources. Blah, 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 blah. But it has to be a powerful console. Something that's going to have the technology to run smoothly for at least 5 years. Nobody's asking for 8 years of smoothness. That's not going to happen. Technology is moving so fast. 5 years smoothness. Meaning that I heard rumors in one of those sources, not the latest source, but one source they're talking about Nintendo's going to announce, 6 gigs of RAM, right? No, not in 2025. Not 2025. No. It has to be 12 gigs of RAM minimum. Minimum. I prefer 16. That's not too expensive for Nintendo to do. Nintendo is a multi-billion-dollar company. They're a $100 billion company. That's the source I looked at. Because Microsoft, when they come out with their new Xbox, please believe, guys, that thing is going to be about 32 gigs of RAM. The latest Ryzen technology in there. Sony's going to have the same thing. They're not playing. Microsoft, they're going to be dropping that handheld. That handheld's probably going to have 16 to 20 gigs of RAM. Nintendo need to have 16 gigs of RAM, but if they can't do 16, they don't feel like they want to do that, they need to do 12 minimum so that they can run smooth. They have the latest processing chips. If they need to get with it, NVIDIA should be, at this point, wanting to work with Nintendo and just give them whatever they want because Nintendo made NVIDIA a lot of money from that Switch. Come on, y'all. Android is making NVIDIA a lot of money. Come on. But Nintendo is making a lot of money from it. So I'm pretty sure NVIDIA is ready to give Nintendo the latest chipsets, man. It's time for Nintendo to get back into the power market so they can sell. Because gamers, man, we're hungry for more. Those exclusives. They need to have some exclusives. They don't necessarily have to be first party, like the Mario and Zelda and all that stuff, But they have to be something that we haven't already played. Because I want people to keep that thirst. The one that just, I gotta buy. Because if I say, I'm conflicted right now. Say if I go to Best Buy, right? Nintendo's already announced the console. The console's time to release. Okay, so it's at Best Buy. I go to Best Buy. I got $500 in my pocket, right? And I see the Switch 2 to the left. I see the Asus ROG Ally X or the Lenovo Legion Go or the Steam Deck 2 at that point. It's going to be out next year. That new Xbox handheld. It's not automatic that I'm going to grab the Switch 2. It can't be at this point. The landscape is different now. It's not 17 anymore. It's 2025 at this point. Everybody's doing what you're doing. So I'm more apt to grab the new Xbox handheld or the new Asus ROG Ally X or the new Steam Deck. Because I'm gonna have 10,000 games to my disposal. Guys, tell me what you think. Don't unsubscribe. Just hear me out. Feel me. I'm a gamer first. I love Nintendo, but I need them to bring it. Tell me what you think. Do you guys have the same concerns that I have? Am I just griping? Am I speaking some truth? Is it real? Tell me what you think. Are you guys going to buy the new Nintendo Switch, regardless of what it is? I'm going to be hype about that presentation that they're going to announce when they announce the system. I'm going to be hype about that. Oh, I am. But when it comes time for it to be on that counter at Best Buy or at Walmart or whatever, and I got many options now, man, in terms of the competition, y'all. I want to hear it. Perplexed, Cerebral Cortex Confused. Subscribe and stay hyped.